Hello and welcome to QTV Sports. I'm Ryan Capps. Athletics is a big part of campus life at QU, and here to talk about it is Coach Aaron Lawrence, captain of the D-line room here. So you've gone through your first full season here. What are some experiences you've had, some highs, some lows?
Yeah, absolutely. It's been a great first year here so far. Actually wrapping up 11 months so far, so we're pushing on that 1 year. But it's been great. The defensive line, we had a lot of success this last fall. Even this last spring, it's been a great group, great room to coach. One of the lows I'd say is in my room specifically, being the defensive line coach was just a little bit lack of leadership. Didn't have any captains, was a little bit unfortunate, but one of the biggest priorities I've had this offseason is to have a leadership council to try to mold these guys into leaders, because I think that's the next step we got to take to be a great unit is just have that leadership in that room.
All right, and what got you interested in Quincy, and how did you know it was going to be the place for you?
Yeah, so what got me interested was just my past two stops as a graduate assistant. So 4 total years has been a defensive line coach. I learned just previously from Northwest Missouri State under Coach Rich Wright. He runs the defense. He actually created this defense that we run here at QU. And Coach Pannone knew Rich from I think a convention maybe a year ago or 2 years ago. And he gave Rich a call asking if he knew any defensive line guys. And, I was looking for a job last year at the time, just finishing up being a GA for my second year, and landed right into this. And, what really got me into this, what really got me interested was ultimately that this defense is I'm going to be familiar with. I know the ins and outs pretty well. I think we've been rocking and rolling since.
It's definitely been a pleasure to have you here. And so I'm going to put you on the spot here a little bit. Who's been one of your favorite players that you've got to coach and see them grow on and off the field?
Yeah, that's tough. Don't want to say nobody's a favorite in my mind. I love these all, but I think one guy that sticks out to me is just Tim Gomez. I think he's a character. He's goofy. He's funny. He's a heck of a player. He's on my leadership council, and one of the things I was really debating on was putting this guy on there because of because how goofy he is and things like that. But he's really molded into a leader, I think, in these last 5 weeks that I've been doing this leadership program. So he's got to be up there with just the growth that I've seen him ultimately have.
All right, and what got you into coaching? Was it just something you always wanted to do, or? No,
it's just football has been a big part of my life, and I played undergrad, got hurt through in my second year, then got into on the student assisting role. Kind of really enjoyed that. Was formerly going to be a pre-med major, going to go to the doctor route, and I always told myself now being a doctor is not a bad backup plan by any means. So, but ultimately, it's just done a huge part in my life. So I want to give back, and I think it molds these young men really well.
Well, I think that's going to be all the time we have today. It was a pleasure getting to sit down, ask you some questions, and hear your thoughts from those questions. Thank you for watching. I'm Ryan Capps for the QTV Sports on GLVC Sports Network. Have a great day.